How's it going, WriMos? So yeah, it is, what is the date? Okay, it's Monday, the 12th of November, during this moment, right now, even though it's like 10:36 p.m. at this very moment. um, yeah, so we are almost 2 weeks into NaNoWriMo. How is it going for you? Um, Look at my cute shirt. I always like to show my shirt because you can't see. I love the shirt. It's so cute. You can't see it because my webcam is lame like that. But it works, and that's what I'm grateful for. But yeah, so what's up with NaNoWriMo? I am, let's see, I'm doing good. I'm doing good with it. I'm about, I think, almost 14,000 words in, and I think by now we should be almost 18,000 words in. No, wait. I don't know. It seems like it should be more like um 25,000 words in. Well, it's not mid-month exactly yet. I don't know. But what I do know is that I am grateful for and thankful for the almost 14,000 words that I do have. And my question for you, because I was wondering about this earlier, are you a morning writer, or are you an evening writer, or somewhere in between? Like for me, I am an evening writer. I I like to do things closer to midnight, even though I definitely have my cutting off point where I'm just I'm like in that zombie zone where I'm trying to keep writing, and it can't. At that point I could end up hitting a button and erasing everything that I you know worked on the past 4 hours, whatever. So that happens for me at night, but still I find I'm I have like the most um get up and go energy type of thing, vibe, whatever, to write in the evening. So I don't know. I don't know why, but I mean it's a little bit late. It's a little bit past. More like around 7. Well, yeah, 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. Even though it's almost 11 o'clock in the evening right now, I'm still yet to get some words in, but I'm going to. So I'll be writing when I'm sleepy, but hopefully I'll get some words in before I hit that sleepy moment. Um, Even if it's just whatever. I was supposed to be like 1,600 words. If I can get 600 words by before I go to sleep tonight, that's good. I'm doing good. It's not up to um up to the word count or the desired word count, but it is what it is. So just write. And that's one the grandest thing about NaNoWriMo is that it just gets you writing, even if you don't. Yeah, I think honestly this is as far as I've probably gotten with NaNoWriMo. This is as far as into the month or into the word count that I've gotten with any NaNoWriMo before. So that's cool. But yeah, so if strive for the 50,000 word goal, but if you end up with 20,000, that's cool. That's 20,000 more words than you would have had, right? Yeah, and that's a new novel because I keep wanting to go back to like work on Who's Your Daddy and things like that, and that's okay. But this month is supposed to be devoted to a new novel, 50,000 new words, to a whole new world, and that is what I'm trying to stick with instead of everything else can wait. It can it can take a break. You can go rest for a while. Like with me, when I get the urge to start writing on one a story that's already been there for a while, I will go and I'll just jot some things down so I'll know what I want to work on next month when we're supposed to be in revision mode, which we won't be because we will probably still be working on what we started this month, the first draft, which is cool. That's okay. Let's see, what else was I going to say? I'm doing webcam vlogs, um, which I don't know how to edit, and I'm just now learning or trying to figure out how to edit anyway when it comes to like the digicam vlogs and stuff. But I'm learning, and I just wanted to get a vlog up and see how everyone is doing with NaNoWriMo, and let you know how I'm doing with NaNoWriMo. And yeah, I was gonna talk about a couple of random things as well. Um, Sleeping. For me, I'm the type of person, I need 10 hours of sleep at, every night. I need 10 hours of sleep, and it varies for everybody. You know, we're each our own, and generally the more sleep you get the better, but you don't want to oversleep because that's not good either. But I can't say how many hours you need, you can't say how many hours I need. I just know that I do good with at least 10 hours a night. And um, I also am not an early riser. I'm not a morning person, I guess. And that's just me. And I guess I just kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit. I wanted to mention how I wanted to talk about this. I mentioned the other day to someone, because it was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was just kind of like sitting there, like, you know, don't talk to me. I still got that sleeping brick wall around me. And I was like, I do not. I got up at like 8:30 a.m. And I tried to explain, I don't get up early. I don't do good getting up early. And someone looked at me, and some guy that in the retirement stage and been getting up early his whole life, and he was like, "That's not early." 8:30 a.m. He was like, "That's early? That's not early." And I was like, "Okay, all right." For me, that's early. And I once had a job where I had to start. I had to clock in and be there at 7:30 a.m. So I was getting up around 6ish during that time. Is that early? Is that early for you? What's early? It's like the other day, one of our neighbors, we were talking to one of our neighbors, and we had food, we were trying to cook here at home, and we were like, yeah, we got food on the stove, so we gotta make sure that doesn't burn, nice talking to you, but we have to get back to the food. And she was like, oh, is it gas? Is it gas stove? And it's this older Puerto Rican lady, and we're like, no, it's not, it's electric. And she was like, electric? That's not cooking. I was like, okay, so this person thinks 8:30 a.m. isn't early. This person thinks if you cook with an electric stove, it's not really cooking because it's not gas. I don't ever want a gas stove, because I'm pretty sure with electric stoves you don't have to worry about what is it, carbon monoxide leaking, I think. But I'll stick to the electric stove, whatever. But to me, that's still cooking. You do your cooking, I'll do my cooking. I mean, what do you want? It's heating things up. But yeah, alright. So anyway, how's NaNoWriMo going for you? Maybe I inspired you with a couple crazy neighbor ideas, maybe? There are some crazy neighbor characters in there. Not really crazy, just rude. I sleep late, and I really I do believe that getting up earlier in the day, like, oh, if I could get up 7ish or by 8, you do get more out of your day. You get to see the no, we don't get to see the what is it, sunrise. Sunsets at night, sunrise, and okay, at 8, because it already happened by then. But I'm all for that. I need to learn to edit. That's not going to happen today. It's not going to happen. Because I don't know how to edit webcam videos. So if anyone wants to help me, oh, TV. I was going to talk about that a little bit. Anybody watching Amazing Race? I am, and I love the Chippendales. I love the Chippendales anyway, but I love the Chippendales. I love the Rockers. I love, I think it's Abby, Team Abby, and her boyfriend. really cute, hot boyfriend. I think Abby is the one that didn't partake in stealing the Rockers' money, right? Because that team is bad. They can go. And those two girls I thought were funny at first, they're bad. They can go. You don't steal, you don't pick up money, pocket it. No. So they lost my favoritism or whatever because at first I was really amused by them and I was like, yeah, go them. But no. So yeah, I like the Chippendales, the Rockers, and the Goat Farmers. I like, and although I don't think there's much hope for them coming up this next episode, I think they're because it was to be continued last night. Okay. The Voice. Anybody out there watching The Voice? I am. Right now I am loving. I have been loving Cody, Brian. Like tonight, my votes went to Cody and Brian, and Melanie and Michaela. I think is her name. Those are my favorites. Um, and yeah. So okay, that's that. And what else do I watch? I've been watching a show on Tuesday evenings called Total Blackout. It's hosted by Urkel. Anybody see that yet? Well, not Urkel, but you know what I mean. Did I do that? Okay, so keep writing and keep watching TV and keep sleeping in. And I love y'all.